Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. I am ready for work. I actually went into work because I thought I had to be there at 10:30, which I did. That's what the schedule said. But unfortunately, there would have been three of us there for like 2.5 hours. So the assistant manager said I could go home and I'll come back at 12:30 unless she needs me, and then she'll call. So I thought I'd do a video here, quick, an update. As you know, or as you probably figured out, I've been bad. Halloween got to me 50% off. Got to me. I bought a bag, stuck them in the fridge, pretty much ate them all. Chris helped. We went on I went on a grilled cheese sandwich binge. And let me tell you, my lower right back has been screaming at me lately, and no matter how I sit or what I do or walk or whatever, it always hurts. Which I know it was the dang bread. One piece of bread, which, you know, you gotta have two for a sandwich, and I would make myself probably two sandwiches. It took me a minute to eat them. I can't eat them both at the same time, but you know, if I wait and digest a little bit, I can finish it off. So I'd make myself two. Not good. So anyway, so got that all out. So anyway, I've been good now for the last 5 days. 4 or 5 days. I got back up to 195, which I was not happy about. And like I said, my back screaming at me was not fun. And I know that was inflammation. Now I'm back down to 187 this morning, so I'm happy about that. I've had like a good 4 or 5 days that I've been really good. Maybe even 6, because I was good the last couple of days that I worked, and now I'm working again today, so it might even be 6 days, but I'm not keeping track because it seems like I see that number, and after so long, I set myself up to fail, which is stupid, I know, but it's how my brain works. So I'm not keeping track. I'm just keeping track. And I didn't count my bad days in there. I'm not starting over with day 1 carnivore or whatever. I'm just going on. You know, a lot of us have bumps in the road, but we're still carnivore. And even though I had bad things, I basically kept to carnivore. I've basically been eating beef, butter, bacon, and eggs lately. I made myself a roast yesterday, and I have half of it with me for work. I've been putting the Lipton onion soup mix on there, dry mix on there, which gives it so much good flavor. And yes, I know onions aren't carnivore, but I'm actually not eating the onions. It's just giving it a little flavor, which is awesome. And I'm still having my coffee, which I know is not carnivore, and I have my little True Lemon or whatever it is packets I showed you guys, and I put those in my water. And I'm down to 3 in my water thing because my new electrolytes that I've been making myself work really well. And I basically put 2 heaping teaspoons in my big jug that I have, and it's working really well. The leg cramps are, if I have any, they're very slight, and I take my water with me at night. I keep it on my nightstand, so I you know, if I start having leg cramps, I'll just guzzle down a bunch of water quick, and that seems to help them. Need a drink. So that's what's going on here. I'm just playing ball with Sam here. The weather is beautiful. We're absolutely loving it. God, there was some things I was gonna say too, and I forgot. Oops, finger in the way. In case you're wondering, that's the window. We moved our living room into the dining room, which is making it really cozy, which is kind of practice for when we're in the tiny house, or when I'm in my tiny house, because that's still the plan. Hopefully next year, in 2024 sometime, we'll be getting into the tiny house. We got to clear the land first, but anyway, so we've made the living room, or the dining room, into our living room. And that's the window to the garage, which is like kind of built out like a 3-4 season porch or whatever. It's got indoor outdoor carpet in there, so it's kind of cool. So that's what the window is back there. Let's see, I got myself a new little heater fireplace. So when it does get cold, it was cold. It was getting into the 40s that night here, which was making the house a little cool. But we're We're not trying to run the furnace. We tried to run the furnace, and we're not, like I said, this house has been abandoned for a long, long, long time. So we're not 100% sure about the furnace, so we're just going to leave it alone. And, you know, it's not that bad. We have another heater that we've had in the van, so we should be fine. And during the day, it warms up nice. The sun comes in, it's nice. So let's see, what else is new? Gonna take out Tom Turkey for Thanksgiving. Now Thanksgiving, yeah, I'm gonna make my stuffing, but that'll be the only thing that I have that will be non-carnivore. I'm going to eat a lot of turkey. Chris will have, I'm just making turkey, instant mashed potatoes for him, my stuffing, and then I bought a can of cranberries for him because he likes cranberries. So I probably won't have any, but we'll see. But other than that, yeah. Just found out when I was there a little minute ago that I do have to work Black Friday from 1 until 7, which is okay because we're going to do our Thanksgiving probably on Saturday. So I'll have those days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, to prepare. We'll thaw the turkey and everything else. So, oh golly, there was some things I was going to say and I don't know, I don't remember. Getting the brain fog back again, I guess. If anybody doesn't watch Homestead How, you need to watch him. That man is fired up. Let me tell you. He needs to get some tank tops though, because he named what his movie is going to be, and I don't remember what it is. Healing Humanity. Is what the movie's going to be, which is really cool. I love the name. And I want to get like a t-shirt or something, but I pretty much live in tank tops or long sleeve, like either a light sweatshirt or a long sleeve t-shirt, and he doesn't have either of those, so he needs to make some. So I already commented that he needs to make tank tops, and I would like to get like a travel mug to put my coffee in for work so I can kind of advertise at work, because I do preach at work, which is another reason I've been getting on it too lately, because I want to be a good example of what a carnivore is. So, and to be perfectly honest, I don't see myself giving up my coffee anytime soon. I don't want to. I don't think it affects me. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I won't find out for a while. I mean, I'm think maybe long term, but we'll see. But for right now, I'm keeping the coffee. So that's about it. Yeah, I just don't know what else to say. There was some other things and I can't remember what I was gonna say. But I'm feeling better. Like I said, I felt all of my weight, the extra weight, in my stomach. My stomach still doesn't feel as flat as it was when I was 187 before. So I know I still got some inflammation going on. So we'll see. When I keep going here, you know, once I get rid of the extra inflammation, maybe I'll be closer to 180. I'm so excited. I was feeling so good too, and I just keep telling myself, the food that you eat, basically the first bite of something bad is good. I enjoy the first bite. After that, I don't. If it's anything sweet, I get a stomach ache. It really, really is not worth it, but for some stupid reason, every once in a while, I gotta have something bad. So I'm hoping, you know, to get over that eventually, because I'd like to be like, you know, 6 months junk free. Wouldn't that be awesome? You know, and I'll let you know when that's coming up. My 150 days is coming up, I saw here, so maybe we'll have a weigh-in. That's coming up. Let me grab my little calendar here. Keep it on my little table. Yep, 150 days is next Sunday, is 1 week from now. So, I will weigh myself that day, good, bad, or ugly. And we'll see what I weigh, and wouldn't that be exciting if I was like 180? That would be exciting. So that's my goal for this week, is to just behave myself long enough to weigh myself on Sunday. So I will weigh, I promise you, I will weigh myself next Sunday, 150 days carnivore, no matter what it is. If I binge from now until then and I'm back up to 200, I will still weigh myself and y'all can yell at me. No. Oh, trust me. I mean, you can yell at me, but I am not going to do that. I'm going to behave myself. So, phoned out he's my boss's boss. He's like the area supervisor. He was in. He's just a cool guy. And we got to talking, and he's a carnivore. Him and his wife are carnivores. So that was pretty cool. So then, and that's just the two. And there's a gal at work who, her and her family have been talking about it. So I want to be a good example to people and show them that I don't need to preach it. I just need to live it and show you, well, I'll preach it too. And I have been preaching to people too. It's kind of funny because not really preaching, but I've been letting people know about this carnivore diet at work. If they ask me anything at all, anything health-wise or whatever, or if they start telling me their health woes, I'll say, hey, have you heard about? So that's kind of cool. So that's why I want to behave myself so I can be a good example of what a carnivore is. And show people, this is what a carnivore looks like. I am about to turn 64 in 2 months, in January, and I'm hoping like some of these bags, after I behave myself, go away, and some of this, definitely some of this. Would be nice if that would tighten up a little bit, but we'll see. But anyway, this is about 12 minutes long, so I'm going to end this now and edit it, and I will catch y'all later. Love y'all. Dance like no one's watching. Pray for Bill Knott. Oh, I pray that boy is safe and he's home and everything. I just hope all of his tests are okay. And if you don't know who Bill Knott is, you need to check him out. He is just a wonderful, sweet man in Alaska. He hasn't, well, now he's been out of his house, but he hadn't been out of his house for 4 years. When he started carnivore, he probably figured he weighed around 700 pounds. And now he's down to 515, and he's only been doing it for a few months. So he's doing amazing, but he's had some health issues come up where he's had to leave his house and go have some testing. So anyway, pray for Bill Knott, otherwise Bill Knott, Knott, on YouTube. All right, see y'all. I remembered what I was going to say. Every time I'm in Walmart, although I was in there night before last, and it wasn't as bad. But I got my head on good right now. But that's not to say it's not going to fade or it will last. So, but anyway, tomorrow I get my Social Security check. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a Walmart Plus membership. And then I can have my stuff delivered here so I don't have to go in the store. I think that's going to help me a lot. I'm in that store and I'm constantly, everywhere you go, every aisle you go, although I don't go down the regular aisles too much. Switching my legs here. Just because there's nothing but junk in the aisles. I basically go around the perimeter like you're supposed to do. But we don't. But anyway, I'm going to get myself a Walmart Plus membership. I think it will be worth it. It's supposed to be 50% off, which is $50. Even if I have to pay the $100 for it, it'll be worth it in the long run, and I think it'll easily save me $100. And it'll save me, I mean, it's torture. It really is. It's sick how the mind is and how addicted we are to stuff. And I mean, I'm 63, almost 64 years old, and I've been eating carbs all of my life and crap all of my life and fighting it pretty much all of my adulthood. Since I was in my 20s, I started seriously dieting hard. So I've been dieting for over 40 years, fighting this. So, this doesn't go away overnight. And it's just torture to walk around that store. And I hate this word. I hate the word triggered. But it's what happens. I see stuff and I just want it. And I know, and I'm talking myself out of it the whole time I'm in the damn store. So I think that's going to help me a lot. So I will keep you posted on that also.